It is visually brilliant. Ratajski looking to break the Bunting throw. Well, the maximum, but it's not far away, and the Polish #1 hitting the ground running here.
Maximum for what he was aiming at.
100.
Down to 136. On throw here, Bunting behind. Shots on. Bit awkward for him, that. The way his darts land, he prefers it on the bottom of the wire. Opens up the top of the bed. His darts, although they look like they're reasonably flat when they enter the board, they're actually below, but tidies up beautifully to leave double 8, leaving a double again after 12.
Yeah, Bunting could do with this, but he's not going to get a chance at it, and he's looking a little bit hot under the collar, is Stephen Bunting.
It's been another beautiful day here in Poland. It's very warm in the venue, isn't it?
Getting hotter by the second. Listen to that roar.
This is some start by Ratajski.
I think upset with the crowd.
Yeah, listen, I'm all for it. That's how it should be, but just not the whistling. It's so off-putting. A wall of noise you can play in front of it. It doesn't affect you. That individual whistle just puts you off as makes you jump.
Well, this is a leg. Looked like he was going to lose, but he's going to get a dart tops for 3-0.
60.
Ratajski misses for the first time.
90.
It should be treble 20, double 15. But it looks like he's going aggressive, and that's why you can't really go that way, but he recovers beautifully. Double 16.
It's almost the more he makes a point of it, the more you feel it's going to happen, and this is disappointing. None of the players want this. Like you said, come and make as much noise as you want, but don't whistle. But that is quality from Bunting, who holds his nerve, and he breaks straight back. Well, Bunting is almost encouraging it, but the way to silence him, Chris Mason, is to produce finishes like that. Can Bunting level up the tie? Winner of this one, of course, will take on either Nathan Aspinall or Luke Littler, who are up next. That should be another blockbuster meeting between the pair.
180.
Second max. Stephen Bunting. Ratajski. Yet.
140. Stephen Recline, 97.
Go tops end for a level match. The bullet on target. Clinical. Max followed by the 2-dart combo.
Best leg of the match.
It is now another one of those. Oh, this could be a hammer blow. Bunting just inside the wire.
Would have been a game changer. Tops he needs. Big dart.
48.
The tide is turning.
60.
And this to lead for the first time in the match and make it 3 successive Bunting legs. Oh, what can he see? What can he see?
Just trying to find you know, you can see how difficult it is. He's going to go all the way right, which is normally where he stands anyway. He's going to have to be a bit creative here.
How did that go in? No. Ton minimum requirement. Oh dear. Great last 2 darts. Great recovery. He's on a finish.
Standing after that 5. Bunty is in, and there's acres of room. And they go.
100. Christopher,
you have the option of using ball there.
136. Another one in there. Double 8.
120.
Is that his last chance?
Stephen, you require
Bunting will be going for the bull.
Yeah, bull double 16. If he hits the 25, it'll be 17 tops.
Can he silence the 9,000? Bullseye for the match.
57.
Thickness of
Chris
a wire
requires
away.
16.
Double 4, other side of the board, mirrored.
Game time.
Finds it. 14 darter. He did miss for a 12, of course.
11th and final leg. It's Christoph to throw first.
14 was enough.
2 visits from here will do it.
Another one of those.
92.
Well, he set up a big finish.
He's been on a few, hasn't he? He's missed the double off 152, the double off 140. Oh dear.
Oh, look at this. This is disastrous.
29.
Oh dear. Ratajski has fluffed his lines big time.
Stephen Bunting. They're doing a Max Verstappen on pole.
Is he going to win it in style? Oh, is he going to win it in style? Bunting, magnificent, defies Ratajski and the 9,000 crowd that were cheering for the Polish #1.
But you look at when he's lost, his losing averages in the 4 tournaments, 109, 108, 100 and 105. He is playing unreal stuff.
He is. Lost in the semi-finals, didn't he? The Bunting, it went all the way to a last leg decider in the Den Bosch tournament of the World Series of Darts. The Dutch Darts Masters played really well. Like you said, I think he averaged 108 and got beaten.
Oh, here we go.
140.
Right, this is warming up. Warming up into the sort of contest we've seen from these two in the last couple of World Series events.
140. Nathan, you require 122.
Well, this is to hold throw.
Can he put another in there? No, but that leaves the bull. And Luke Littler is stranded on 47 after 9 darts.
It's moved to throw first. Game on.
Not quite sure Nathan realised that until he was already towing the hockey.
Well, when they met last week, it felt in New York, didn't it, like Aspinall was just clinging on in the opening part of that game, but cling on he did, and then he delivered blows late in the contest to win it.
139.
Might be a similar game plan tonight. Take it as deep as you can and hope to snatch it.
Yeah, he kind of felt like he weathered the storm a bit.
100.
And it was a storm, and he might be enduring one here, because it's another Max, and Littler, having been stranded on 47 after 9 in the previous leg, is on 51 after 9 here. Aspinall comes to join him.
So Luke required 51.
He's going double 16 again. And he hits it again.
Lou Littler.
11 darts.
To throw first.
Look at that.
Special player.
100. Luke require 145.
Can he follow up the brilliant setup shot with a 145 checkout? Ooh, couldn't find the treble 16.
93. Nathan, you require
The defending champion
161.
is in good health here, unless Aspinall can deliver a monstrous 161, and he can't do it.
$55. Luke required 52.
There you go. Another double
Game
16 and another hit.
Lou Littler. 6th leg, it's Nathan to throw
Watching him play on double 16 and double 8 tonight and last night, you wonder why he's stayed away from it so much.
100.
Max number 3 for Nathan Aspinall. He's leading that particular count.
Yeah, and he'll be ruining those 2 missed darts that cost him 2 legs. Might ultimately cost him the match. Well, he's been trying to leave the big fish. Now he successfully has left it. Can he deliver the big fish
60.
here in Gliwice?
Lucha require 170.
There'll be no laying up. There'll be no laying up. And he reels it in. Luke Littler with the party piece. It's a 5-2 lead. And this resistance from Nathan Aspinall that he's been producing on the World Series against the Nuke looks like it's coming to an end.
Well, they're two entertainers, that is for sure. For a third leg, already had a 1-2-2. Can he usurp that here? One treble needed. Treble 18 will either go at the ball. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So Littler, to win it in style, needs 66.
This time he does go to tops.
46.
It is a match dart missed by Luke Littler.
Nathan requires 68.
Nathan Aspinall to stay alive for at least a little longer in this one. He'll get one dart. The target is double 16. And the target is hit. Littler is pushed back to 501. He does not look particularly happy about it.
He's going to need Littler to miss if he's going to stay on a little bit longer here at the Pre-Zero Arena.
140.
Well, he's played well,
Lucha
Nathan
requires
Aspinall, but
73.
it hasn't been enough. As Littler will get another match start at tops to make it through to the
53.
semis, and again he's missed.
Nathan, you require 104.
This would be to break, and then he'd have the darts looking to level the match at 5-all. Things could be changing. But he's nowhere near the treble 19. Match starts incoming for Luke Littler, and it's double 10. He's not even made any use of it.
Lucha required 20.
But this will win it for him. Double 5 does the job, and after back-to-back defeats to the ass, Luke Littler gets a bit of revenge. The defending champion is through to the semi-finals, where he'll face Stephen Bunting.
He's going to need another one.
126.
Downside of going that route, get a couple of trebles and then realise you need another one anyway. Chris Dobey, double 16 for a 12-darter.
85.
He's had two pokes at ton plus outs. Oh,
140.
he was going route 1 darts there, Dan. 180 for double 1.
Yeah, very route 1. Might do him a favour not finding that final treble. Might not matter. He doesn't like it.
No
He does not like it. Now, Gerwen Price, it might do him a favour, that. 2 darts at tops rather than 3 at double 1. And 2 darts at tops is enough for the Iceman. That's a bad ton from Chris Dobey from that position.
Yeah, especially when it's sat high in the treble. That's stunning.
Gerwen Price illustrating how to use that first dart. Might be moving through the gears here.
96. Going to require 94.
Again, no, not going double-double, doesn't need to. So this becomes a set-up turn. And with the way that he has started on the doubles, it's not a gimme, but it's almost as close as you can get in this sport when Gerwen Price is on 4.
Yeah, and there's no added pressure, really. Correct, Dan Dawson. Nailed in 1. And he's getting better and better in this match. 16 darts leg 1, 15 darts leg 2, 13 darts leg 3. Confirmation on your screen. There's got a calmness tonight about Izzy Price.
100.
And that was just never in doubt, was it? Well, we've had 4 maxes at 171 from Gezi.
100.
Make that 5.
4 4 16s for tops. There are the 16s. And there's tops, and it's another one of these nights for Gerwen Price, where the doubles just appear to be on the end of his arm. Nicely done by Dobey, leaves a one treble combo.
97.
Keeps the pressure on. There's the 60. Single 16s found. Tops.
96.
He's had some pokes at them. Some outs that are well within his wheelhouse, but they're not happening tonight.
One dart at tops, it's all he needs. Not this time. Not this time. A dart for 5-1 missed by Gerwen Price. That really would have been a nail in the coffin of Chris Dobey, but he has to start hitting his doubles. Double 10. For the second time in this match, double 10 is there for Chris Dobey, but he is still 2 of 11 at the doubles. He has been playing some brilliant stuff. He is playing some very good stuff tonight. But this is kind of a vintage Gerwen Price performance.
This is special from Gezi. His average is over 105. I'm amazed because I don't know why he pulls. Not unless that dart's just sat down slightly and
142.
Masked his ideal line in.
Oh, another in there. Would have left tops.
Would have been a Bunting-esque way to win the match, wouldn't it?
So to keep this one going into another leg. And he's missed the 16. It is so unlike Dobey. A simple error,
40.
and it means that Price will get match darts. Single 16, no miss there. And no miss there either. Gerwen Price steps up here in Poland and produces a beautiful display. 104 average, pretty deadly on the doubles, and Chris Dobey's way for a World Series semi-final goes off. The Iceman is through to the semis. He'll face the winner of our final quarter-final here in Gliwice.
Get him early or he gets to the final.
180.
This is encouraging already from both. We've had one tonight from Luke Littler. We had one yesterday
118
from Chris Dobey.
Yeah. This would be a nice way to start. Looking at tops.
70.
Mighty Mike misses the target.
Yeah, it
would have been a nice sequence, that, wouldn't it? 180 followed by 118 out. Can he find tops? Double 16, sorry.
Come on, Mace. Has the sun gone to your head, my friend?
I was looking away and seeing the 20 and presuming he'd gone 10, but of course he's very much a double 16s, double 8, double 18 man.
18 will leave the ball. Bullseye for a level game.
63.
Well, Michael van Gerwen has had a shot to win every leg of this match. He might find himself 3-1 down in a minute. Straight at it. 3 for double 1.
No score. Ultimately required 25.
What an opportunity spurned by Rob Cross. Double 8.
9.
Those weren't particularly close either.
10.
Same hole.
It'll be the same outcome.
No score.
We just watched a replay.
Ultimately requires 16.
It's a loop. Desperately unlucky.
What is going on here?
We require 10.
Surely third time lucky this time. Just 10 darts it took to hit that double. There you go. And none from 6 for MVG.
419's double 16. Further away.
56. Michael Gliwice 106.
This for a level game then. Not gonna go. It's just not quite happening at the moment for Michael.
He's replicating that performance from last night, numbers-wise, isn't he? And you know, though he's had a few stinkers by his own admission, he usually sort of responds quite well. What he struggled with is stringing multiple high-quality matches together.
36.
Well, the doubling
48.
has been troubling for both. Double 16 for a level game. Gerwen finds it. And we're all level. Rob Cross is averaging a mere 80 at the moment. Way off.
Praise for this one.
Yeah, one thing is for sure, whoever does go through to the semi-final is going to have to significantly improve.
Massively. Pricey looks irresistible.
Look at this. 2 10s for a 1-2-8. Width of a wire away.
Gliwice 72. Robbie required 20.
I was just about to say, 3-15 darters win this match for either player.
And on 7th,
Oh, it's a break. An advantage, Rob Cross.
Rob to throw first.
I was about to say it'd be the most unlikely timed 9 I've ever seen in my life. Would have come from absolutely nowhere.
Would. I'll tell you what, the way Luke Littler played earlier on, we might be in for a 9 tonight. Just he and Phil Taylor have hit one in the World Series of Dart. It is a phenomenal stat.
125.
Yeah, when you told me about it, I had to double and treble check it because it just doesn't make any sense.
57. Michael Gliwice 56.
Topsen.
Yeah.
This time he gets it. Particularly proficient up that area of the board, but he gets it this time. Gerwen Price in the semi-final awaits the winner of this one. Our first semi-final will be Bunting against Littler. We met in the final in Den Bosch earlier in the World Series of Darts. They've met 9 times, those two. 5 times it's gone to the deciding now.
What a time for Crossy to find his first max.
434.
Not a bad visit though, but this to win it.
Robbie requires
Not
61.
been pretty for Rob Cross, but it's all about making it through. And he's a double 18 away from doing just that. Struggled in patches, Rob Cross, but he is safely through. He's seen off Michael van Gerwen, who bows out here. The former champion is out.
You know, it's more than fine. It is absolutely brilliant to be the bullet nowadays. Up at number 4 in the world, playing the darts of his life.
140.
Littler's not thrown too bad either, in fairness. Down to 81 after 9. Average 104 earlier on.
140. Luke required 81.
Double 12.
Game shot.
11 darter from Luke Littler.
Third leg is Stevens to throw first. Game on.
Produced a 150, didn't he, to beat Ratajski earlier on? He's not going to get rid of this one. That was a loose dart.
125. Luke requires 72.
Where's he looking? Well, he seemed to change his mind halfway through that shot. Decided to go to the 20s, lead the double 16, missed the 20 entirely, and his changing of his routes and his MO this weekend. I think we've seen an example there where he's just taken his eye off the ball. Could cost him the leg. does cost him the leg.
Stephen Bunting.
Even a ton keeps him very interested here. That's even better though.
Luke require 86.
It is. Bullseye then to level up.
61.
Just to the right of the target, so Bunting here has engineered a chance for a break. One dart. Tops and one dart is all he needs, and the bullet has broken the Littler throw in leg 4.
How quickly games change.
Stephen, you require 125.
Starting on the bullseye. Unless he goes to the 15s. 25 on ball. Can he find another bullseye for a sensational shot and a huge lead?
82. Luke, you require 118.
Wasn't a lot of it he could see, but that wasn't a great effort. Needs a treble. Gets a treble. Double 19.
99.
Wow. Littler misses. Can Bunting make him pay?
For 5-1. The defending champion is in real trouble. Luke Littler stomps off stage with no delay.
Yeah, you can't really shut up shop, can you, and hope to just see it out. You've still got to go out and win the legs and not give Littler a chance. He's only had 3 darts at a double, in fairness. Such has been Bunting's dominance, and he's in again here. Oh, magnificent.
Well, maximum from Littler that he does not celebrate at all, because it's 3 clear darts for a 6-1 lead. And Stephen Bunting is streaking away to victory here against Littler, and not just a win, a big one.
A place in the final of the Poland Darts Masters. Treble 20. Not going to happen, but he knows he's coming back.
65.
Creative use of the board, gets down to the 170, something he's already taken out tonight, but he may not even get a look at it, because this has been dominant. But Stephen Bunting keeps on missing match darts.
Well, that's 5 of them. The big fish for Littler to stay alive. He's already hit it tonight, and he's hit it again. The world champion, the defending champion, brings a smile to Bunting's face. Littler's still in it. Exhibition stuff from the champ.
Somehow threads that 3rd dart through to find the treble. Once again, Stephen Bunting threatening a 4-visit leg to wrap up the game.
134. Stephen, you require 86.
Another chance then for the bullet, the #1 seed. And he's going to get 2 darts to win it. And this time he takes that opportunity. It's a statement win for Stephen Bunting. It's through to a 4th World Series of Darts final in 2025. The defending champ is out.
Oh, there's so much room. Of course, he found another. Double 16.
It's a rather understated 100 from Kurt Bevins. Oh, hello. Must be his favourite finish of all time.
132.
Won him the world title, of course. Double 16 for Gerwen Price, not his favourite double. Neither is double eights.
16.
And he can't hit it.
Robbie require 8.
He's probably a little annoyed that that ball with the first dart was so good, because he would have gone 42 tops.
Second leg, off the throw first.
Leaves the 129. One of those awkward shots. You'd rather have 130, really.
Well, you almost don't want to hit the treble because you've got to get another. It is one of those. It's a bit like 128, really. You hit the 54 and you think,
Well, he's got the treble. And he can't get the next one. You can see the deflation on his face.
Robbie require 98.
Treble 20, double 19. This is for an 11-darter, Dan. Is he going to... No, he's straight at it.
Oh, it was aggressive.
Yeah.
He should get credit for that, I guess. But ultimately, he doesn't get another dart at double in the visit.
Is it Pricey's turn for a 13-darter? Well, if this continues, Dan, this could be record-breaking.
He's not taken a very big bite out of that. Does leave the 130, which is makeable. Treble 19 for the Iceman.
Treble 16 would have left his beloved tops. Now, for his love of tops,
94.
he has got two options. One of them, of course, is the 2 single 16s if he doesn't hit the 48, which he's going to do.
Gets one at tops and pins it, and there's a little yelp from Gerwen Price.
I've not seen a great deal of emotion from him today. Case in point. Right back in this leg.
It was an awkward 1, 2, 3. Gerwen Price isn't going to leave anything much better.
99. Robbie require 123.
66. Ooh. Double 9.
Good.
What a shot from Rob Cross. He's hanging on in there. Lightning quick start from Voltage. Went off the boil as Gerwen Price took control. But it is 3 apiece at the break. First to 7 plays Stephen Bunting for the title here in Gliwice tonight.
Looking for at least 5 to leave 170, but much to the relief of the sponsors, Superbet, he's not left the 170. They ran out of big checks.
Now Price found himself on 132 in the very first leg of this game. And he made a mess of things. Does he stay there again? He does, but he doesn't get it. So single 17 to leave tops, and that basically says to Rob Cross, you'd better take the 111.
92.
So it might be I. And going 5-3 behind. Or are we going to see another big ton plus out? Well, we still can. 54 and ball.
Would have been a filthy way to do it.
79.
They hurt, but he couldn't get it done. Now Gerwen Price, does the perfection continue? The streak is over. He cannot miss from there, surely. Yeah, finds it eventually. Still visit perfect. No panic, just control. And he now takes control of this semi-final.
And in terms of performance, this is a huge improvement on anything we've seen from Rob Cross so far. He's still averaging over 96.
But limited to just 4 darts at double in this game.
It's very much a scoring average, isn't it?
98.
Well, double 13 and tops then.
I was wondering how he's going to get to tops. Might be the biggest, fattest single 10 you ever did see. He's not looking there, he's going to the 14, is he? Yeah, lovely dart.
Don't mind 24 either, does he?
Certainly doesn't. There we go, Gerwen Price continues his march to the final here.
And evidence that he's not just limited to double top.
He is not a one-trick pony, is the Iceman. However, that one trick that he does use a lot is a very effective one.
For Rob Cross, who, and credit to him, has tried to give it absolutely everything in this match. And that's a 5th 180 for Gerwen Price.
And it drags his average up to 99, but it kind of feels a little bit better than that from the Iceman.
Will be if he hits another max.
100.
Sprinting to the finishing line here.
And a easy route to tops.
2-0 down. Not a trace of panic, not a trace of concern. Gerwen Price just went about his business. Plan A. It tops, win games. And he has done that superbly here tonight in Gliwice. Price is through to another final on the World Series, and he will face the bullet Stephen Bunting in a repeat of our Bahrain final that kicked off the World Series at the start of this year.
He's going to get a look at 136. It'd be interesting to see how he plays this one after losing to Bunty, whether he tries winding it up a little, because he has been quiet so far.
Yeah, he has. Might not be quiet if this goes in. Well, he went for the double.
96.
Well, the way he's been hitting tops, I sort of understand that. Because if he had a dart top, you'd expect him to hit it. So he's missed the treble 10, so he's only going to get one dart at his double 16. And that's all he needs. 15 dart holes.
And that was right in the very middle.
100.
He's already got the feeling of a very, very tight final, hasn't it?
Yeah, sure has. It's just, like I said, before the match started, when we were just perusing the numbers, it was just not enough for us to make a call. My instinct made me feel like Gezi had that look about him of someone that won't be denied.
Might not be denied here. Wow, 137 out for Price. Swashbuckling stuff from the Welshman. And we're all level. There will be a break, remember, after 6 legs. So these next 2 legs, crucial in the makeup of this match. It's almost impossible to think, isn't it? What, 3-4 hours ago, the crowd were whistling at Stephen Bunting when he was on the hockey against Christoph Ratajski. He dodged a bullet there, he broke throw in a deciding leg. What about this though, for a big checkout? Not going to go this time, but Bunting needs a big one of his own just to hold his throw.
Yeah, broke throw in 12 with that wonderful 150 out, didn't he, to win the match. Needs something equally as big here. He's not going to get it, so Gerwen Price will be back at 48 for 24. Treble 16. Doesn't get it. Single for tops was so good today at this target.
52.
That just didn't get there.
It wasn't one of his better ones, but Bunting's not guaranteed a shot here. This is a big visit. These are the type of finishes that win you big matches. Still on, got to be treble 17, he's got it. Tops he needs. That's not the first time we've seen the bullet do that tonight. Miss with his initial dart, but then rectify it in 2 perfect darts, and Bunting survives his 3-2 up.
100.
Yeah, I think Gezi will be absolutely spewing at that. It was a horrible first dart, but darts 2 and 3, incredible powers of recovery.
Going the old school route. Can't get the second treble.
96. Going to require.
It's got to go this.
24.
Oh, missed a big number. criminal.
84.
Chased the treble, paid the
Stephen
price.
requires 68.
Can't get greedy in those situations. How often do we see it?
He's going to be punished. Or is he?
Game
He is. It's a Bunting break. Just before the break. Big, big moment. Looking for perfection, but it still continues to evade us. This is a high quality response from the bullet.
Price is going to have to go big here. He can't go any bigger. Both players hitting a max in leg 8. Pricey, potential 11 dart, match equaling leg.
140.
What a leg of darts this is. This for an 11 dart leg. Bunting's on 36 after 9. He might not even get a go at it. Oh, wow. That was a brutal clip of the wire, but Bunting will get a look.
Stephen required 36.
And that Achilles heel of Gezi Price rearing its ugly head. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow.
No score.
He really has dodged a bullet there.
40.
Could have been a 10. Could be a defeat in the leg. 2 10s. There we hear the roar. A roar that says we're all level here in Poland. So it may only be 1 dart a double.
Is he going to use the ball?
140.
Not on your Nelly.
Stephen required 80.
All of a sudden, Bunting.
He's been so good at this though, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, can he rectify it this time? He's always hit the ball. He wanted the outer ball.
64.
He couldn't redeem it this time.
41.
And Price here for a break in the lead. Needs tops for 3 legs on the spin. You'll hear a roar if this double 10 goes in for sure. But there's no
31.
roar because Price fluffs his opportunity.
60.
He's now had 13 darts at a double and only hit 4. Bunting, the more efficient of the two, and he just continues to dodge bullets. I have to start calling him Boris.
Might just worth getting one anyway. Yeah, just like that.
180.
Needs a ton.
100.
Gets one. There he is. The big fish has been reeled in. Now he's been reeled out.
Single 6 to leave his beloved tops.
161.
It's been a great recovery in the leg. He was looking in a world of trouble. As it is, he needs to get his finishing boots back on.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. These two are giving nothing. Price back in the red bit, top of the board. In effect now, best of 5 legs, 5 all. Right, the big fish has been, well, he's gone, but he's been caught a couple of times, hasn't he? The 170, we saw Littler.
Dobey.
140.
Oh, there's always a sequel when Jules is around, isn't there?
Of course there is, and it's on. Oh, he couldn't follow it in.
98.
Can Bunting
130.
reel in the lesser of the fish finishes?
The little fish needs a treble. Brilliant adjustment. Button.
87. Going requires
Fancied him
72.
for that, Chris, I really did. What can Price do here? Oh, treble to leave double 12. This to go in front for the first time tonight. No roar from the Welshman, but a big step towards his 4th World Series title.
He's won 4 of the last 5 legs. You see, just holding on in this leg. I always say you keep your opponent 2 away. You always fancy that maybe you can do something special. He's doing something special here. Another max.
Well, look at this, is he? No, he's going to switch. What a layup again. The layup superb. Bunting. That was a risk.
Yeah, I don't like that play. It's just it. 3 in the treble 20. Just it's on the end of your hand, isn't it? And then 11 ball or 13 darter. 3 on the spin.
Game on.
Bunting wanting to force him into serving this one out.
100.
How key is that final dart in the treble 20?
Bunting to stay in it.
55. Stephen require 80.
Bang in the middle of the treble 20 this time, and the double 10. A 14 darter for Stephen Bunting keeps his hopes alive. What can Pricey do with the advantage of throw?
125.
Very nearly the perfect start. Gazzy throwing like he just wants it too much, and it's hindering the process as Bunty leaves 24. Would he hit the ball?
95.
I have done.
Ouch.
This
Stephen
then.
required 24.
To take us to a deciding leg. He's getting closer, but he hasn't done it. Bunting misses. Gerwen Price cannot believe it. And now he's looking at tops for the title for Gerwen Price. 2 10s, match start missed. Double 5 for the title.
35.
3 match starts missed by Gerwen Price. And Bunting is back.
12.
Cannot believe it. He has been so efficient on tops. Double 3.
Game short of 14 player.
Well.
Stephen Bunting.
Sometimes, Wills,
15th and final
your
race.
name
Stephen's the
is
front
just on the
first.
pot. He dodged bullets against Ratajski.
Game on.
He's dodged 3. Edges in front in that column. Can he edge in front in the most important column of all?
47.
And it's a mistake from Bunting. A forced error due to the max from Price.
But he needs a treble now. He's got one. Can he get another one? Gerwen Price.
34.
What a last leg this is. Nothing Bunting can do here but hope. Another one of those. Oh, brilliant. Price has got one more chance. It's a chance that has to go.
Well, I feel he has to hit the treble 17 to leave tops. He doesn't. Now a decision to make. Now he wants tops.
He takes a moment for the title in Poland. Gerwen Price is the man. Looked like he'd won it, looked like he'd lost it, and then he does become the champion, the Poland Darts Masters winner.